Hello, my name is Lily Zweig, and my presentation is on Sandtown-Winchester, located in Baltimore. So let's get started with the neighborhood's location, boundaries, and adjacent neighborhoods. The neighborhood is locally known as Sandtown, which is a row home community located in downtown West Baltimore in the heart of Baltimore City. It is bounded roughly by North Avenue, Fulton Avenue, Franklin Street, and Monroe Street. And to the left, you can see an image of a map. To provide a history of the neighborhood and some relevant current events, to start, it dates back to the 18th century when it was primarily rural farmland. Commonly, horses drove cars and carts and such like that. It was home to many African American families during the Great Migration from the South in the early to mid 20th century. And a relevant event that I would like to talk about, it's not as current as it happened in April 2015, but I feel it is extremely relevant to this day as it led to the Neighborhood Transformation Initiative, which I'll get to next. But this refers to the death of a black man, Freddie Gray, who was in police custody in April 2015, which captured the attention of everyone in the community, of those in the world, but specifically Baltimore and the Sandtown-Winchester community where the man was raised. For over 25 years, they had been the center of one of the biggest urban renewal projects, and this is because of this story. And one of the people who recorded the arrest described the scene to the Baltimore Sun, quote, saying that the officer had their knee on his neck. He was just screaming for life. He couldn't breathe. He needed an asthma pump, which he had let them know, but they ignored it. This highlights the police brutality that occurred in this event and also led to hundreds of protests, which I will show here. Just a couple photos of the extreme protests and the outrage that was caused as a result. And to lead into my next point, the Sandtown-Winchester Neighborhood Transformation Initiative. Significant funding has been allocated to this program, talking about over $130 million was spent on housing developments and investments into construction, which was to provide more opportunities for affordable housing and just overall improvements in the general well-being of those who lived in this community. To focus on the demographics, like I said before, it is a predominantly African American population. It has faced socioeconomic challenges, including poverty and high unemployment rates. The median household incomes are typically below the city average, and the neighborhood has struggled with issues related to high crime and extreme housing instability. To go more into the economy, like I said, median household income is relatively low, reflecting the economic challenges faced by those residents. And compared to the city average, unemployment rates are higher, partly because of the lack of work possibilities and opportunities, and also varying degrees of education due to the lack of educational opportunities. Likewise, many locals work in retail, healthcare, education, or service industries. And to focus on the cultural elements, despite its economic and social challenges, the town has a thriving cultural scene consisting of cultural events, local musicians, art, and artists add to the neighborhood's unique character and provides another sense of community. Moving on to available resources and accessibility and just the availability. Some areas may have convenient access to public transportation, while others lack such amenities like grocery stores, community centers, parks, churches, and more. But Baltimore has defined that there is a food desert, when the distance to a supermarket or its alternative is more than a quarter mile away. A video that I saw showed how walking for several minutes, it's actually easier to find, and you're more likely to find a liquor store or a corner store with fast food and unhealthy food, rather than finding a typical grocery store with healthier food options. The needs of the community are clear. Their needs include increased and improved public safety, increased and improved work opportunities, increased and improved high-quality healthcare, more affordable housing, improved education options, and just improved education, and also the implementation of healthier food options and more accessibility to their resources that they need. Here are a few photos of the town, and here are my works cited, and thank you for listening.